everybody, this is Veronique Medrano, and this is another episode of 3 Shots, 3 Questions.
Hey, that's
What?
my line. This is my show.
No, it's, oh wait, oh, yeah.
I can't take her anywhere.
Nah.
On this episode of 3 Shots, 3 Questions, we're with singer-songwriter Veronique Medrano. Her hit single, La Pulga, has racked up nearly 500,000 views on Facebook, and we're gonna find out what's going on. You're my 20th episode, by the way.
I'm your 20th?
20th.
I don't think that's something to brag about, though.
You know the way it goes. We'll take a shot of tequila, I'll ask you a question.
Yes.
We repeat that, questions 2 and 3.
Yes.
Can you handle it?
I can handle it.
Well then, with that being said, let's take the first shot.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro, clink, and pa dentro. Good
Yes.
Lord, baby Jesus!
We went to San Francisco. We did this interview with the Ghetto Genius,
I really like that whole South Texas.
and we had to show him a little culture. You were born and raised in Brownsville. Like most singers, you've probably been singing your whole life. When did singing become more than just a hobby for you?
The later half of my first year of college, so we'll just say like the second semester for people who understand that. I was singing, I was practicing, I was in choral, like I was in all these different little groups that you're supposed to be in. And I just felt like something was missing. I felt there was something more. And so I got into Latin jazz. When you think of Latin jazz, I mean, and samba and that type of rhythmic beats and those Latin beats infused into jazz, you're thinking of Celia Cruz. And I mean, you look at those performances and man, it's fun and it's playful and it's full of color. And that's really what I wanted. I got to really stretch my muscles and stretch who I was vocally because I'm a very playful person, as you can tell. Every other semester I would get a couple gigs, till finally I was approached to produce music. And then that's when the first album came out. And when I got nominated for a Tejano Music Award, less than 6 months after the release of the first record, I was like,
Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their.
what's going on?
Let's take the second shot. All right,
I'm sorry for that pinky out, like I'm hardcore.
Oh no, we're classy as fuck.
We're classy.
Because if we do 3 shots, it's a tasting, and so we're classy. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a tequila tasting at that point. Yeah.
Then you're, I'm so fancy.
I would consider Tejano a very traditional genre of music, but you're kind of like this millennial norteño. Your first album was the first Tejano album to be crowdfunded online.
Yes.
You're very active with your vlogging.
I am out here in my Mexican jungle.
How's that been working for you? Talk to me about that.
We're no longer separated by a radio station and a newspaper. Now we literally get right into their homes, literally right into their phones. And so for me, it all started when I started performing because it was right in that shift from MySpace to Facebook. It was just so interesting how quickly you could connect with people. I definitely feel like that's what social media has done for me, and I treat it as a space in which I'm telling a story. Because I didn't realize how important it was to vocalize my experience as a Mexican American, and that was really, it was very comforting to realize when you're putting stuff like that out there that you are not by yourself.
I did a little light social media stalking on your account. You know, it was funny though because it was just you being you, right? It was like, you know, it wasn't like this facade. It was just you being real. You know, you're going up an escalator. You don't even have makeup on, and you're comfortable in your own skin like that.
It took a while. Over time, I learned that, you know, it doesn't matter how you look. It's how you present yourself. And if you present yourself in a very composed way, you're more likely to get the response that you want.
So let's take the third shot.
Okay,
we'll
third
ask the third question. The third one, she did the tequila face. What can fans expect in the future?
There's so many different things in the works. We're really excited about the third record. We're working with Rick Garcia. He's worked with some amazing artists, you know, received Grammy accolades and so much more. And just to have him on board, have such a talented person who's really pushing me. I love people who challenge me to become a better person. The people here in this area need more people making that impact, showing what we have to offer. For me, that is really important. And the thing that will matter to me the most is seeing that one kid look at me and say, I didn't know that. And then, you know, they leave with this little seed planted in their mind. That moment is just so enriching for me because there's no other thing I could do. you know, music and art. I don't think that any of that would matter if nobody knew, if nobody was affected by it.
Man, that was pretty deep.
It's like we went from the jokes and then went boom, truth
You
bomb.
know, wit for wit, shot for shot. Like, man, I think I bet my match with Veronique. Thank you for joining us on 3 Shots, 3 Questions.
Oh my God, Loteria is like the jam.
Which is your favorite card?
La Chalupa. Why? She's a bomb ass lady. Oh my God, I can't say it, the A word. My mom's gonna get mad. Please, please, please. If not, my mom there will kill me. And don't even put that part in there. Nobody else is working except for El Músico and El Soldado. And then her. That's it. Those are the only other people like really working.
Right.
She don't wait for no man and no car. She just got on a boat and said, I'm out of here. I'm gonna build a dream for myself. Snap, snap.